Hello, how are you? How's it going? Welcome back to another reading vlog. So the book I'm currently reading is A Saviour by J.R. Ward. It's book 17 in the Black Dragon Brotherhood series. I'm so invested in this series. It's a fantasy vampire book. These books are good, funny, sarcastic, smutty. I'm on page 406. This morning I was on page like 200. So I've read 200 pages already. It's 1:30 right now and there's 479 pages left in this book, so I'm going to finish it today. So I made a to-do list yesterday. I didn't, do you know on your phone when you go into like reminders? I made 2 reminders for this morning. One of them was pay money for accommodation. I did that. And the next one was unsubscribe to Al Crate for next month, because that shit is €60. It went from €50 to €60. €50 is like, okay, slightly painful. €60, okay, I'm in so much pain stabbing me with the €60, but I am getting this month's one because I decided fuck it. I kind of want a mystery book. I love getting books that I don't know I'm getting. And today is the big day. I'm getting the vaccination. I'm getting the needle into the arm. Hopefully I don't turn into a zombie. I'm so sure that someone's going to be a zombie. It's either people who are not vaccinated or they are vaccinated. Someone's going to be zombies. The vaccination area is in my local sports club. So I'm thinking, Sarah, goddamn, the age range for the vaccination is in my age range. I might see people who you know. So I have to look semi-decently presentable. Right now I'm wearing an Irish t-shirt and like some long shorts. Oh, you know what? I'll show you my outfit. It's iconic. This is my outfit. I was thinking I was going to do like a driving vlog segment of before and an after. Like hopefully I don't lose an arm. But I think my mom is coming too. I'll probably pick up a Kindle book, not tomorrow but the day after. You'll probably see me next time when I'm either vaccinated or I'm not, because my arm fell off. This is my last time seeing myself unvaccinated. What will I look like when I'm vaccinated? Hopefully not dead or bald. So this is the outfit I've gone with. Chic but sophisticated but also comfy. My brown top. These baggy pants that have hair dye stains on them. Cool. So I'm in the car and I am running late. I've been driving like a crazy psychopathic driver. Let me get a mask out. It's a green light! Basically, I had to change pants because I walked downstairs. Mom was like, you look like a hobo. So that was not the look I was going for. I have to be there in 1 minute and it'll take a solid 4 minutes. This is my last time seeing me unvaccinated. Woo! Ladies and gents, we got the vaccine. So I talked to this one lady and then I talked to this other person and then I finally was in the booth to get the vaccine. She put the needle in my left arm, which is great. It felt like nothing, to be honest, and then I had to sit down with, I'm honestly not gonna lie, like 50 other chairs, and there was different people on every chairs because we had to have 15 minutes of like recuperating so we don't like fall down dead after the vaccine. I'm behind an L plate. Why am I behind an L plate? Are you retarded? Good with L drivers anymore? You know, I used to be one, obviously, but being behind an L driver is like being behind a squirrel. I don't know how to drive. I always find it so funny when people have their window wipers on to the fullest max and it's not raining. The thing is, I understand because you're so concentrating on driving that you forget you have the window wipers on, but it's just so funny passing someone out and their window wipers going fucking 90. I'm back home. I'm vaccinated. How about you? Look, oh my god, my dad's back from work. Bitch, it's only 3 o'clock. What? I want to tell you my whole theory on this thing. I need to give you some backstory. In my work, there's a lot of part-timers along with me. There's a lot of people my age. And for some reason, they keep on bringing up their girlfriends when we're in conversation. It's happened twice now. It's not a coincidence. I have the sex appeal of a snake, of a sexy snake. So I was chatting with him. And then I was like, oh, you know, what vaccine did you get? I'm getting vaccinated on Monday. And then I told him my theory. The first thing I asked him was, have you watched Divergent? He proceeded to say no. Then I looked at him with a judging look in my eyes, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? How haven't you seen Divergent? But then he went on a whole spiel about Twilight. I'll get to that in a second. This whole thing is basically Divergent, the movie. We're going to be put into segments of which vaccine we got. So I got Pfizer. So I'm going to be put in with the people of Pfizer. There's going to be the people of Moderna. And then Johnson & Johnson and the other one. We're gonna be put in different sections, and then we're gonna have to kill each other. I told him this, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to kill you. I built this up to be this really amazing thing, but it wasn't amazing. But so moving on from that conversation, he went in to talk about Twilight. And he proceeded to tell me he watched all of the Twilight movies in one day. I proceeded to look at him with another judging look like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he expressed his undying love for Edward. And then I was like, really? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is where the girlfriend thing came in. He said that his girlfriend's reading the newest book. I think it's in Edward's point of view of Twilight. 2 months ago or 1 month ago, I was talking to this other guy who, we're chatting away. I was, asking him really surface level questions like, oh, what you doing for summer? What's your plans? He's like, oh, I'm going out with my friends, my girlfriend. It's like, okay, cool. I thought we had chemistry. I thought we were going to have babies together. You just had to kill me like that. I'm joking. I had to cut off there. I was contemplating why everyone seems to be in a relationship. Should I be seeking a relationship? I haven't been condoodling in the wits, in the same bubble as the opposite sex for a while. Probably since the start of 2020, before we went into lockdown. 3:30 right now, I need to take a shower. I've just finished The Saviour by J.R. Ward, and I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. Another good addition to this series. I'm having the issue of what to read next because I have a certain criteria right now in my mind. I want to read something where I already know the characters. I don't want to read something new. So, let's look at my TBR pile because it has grown. We have the good old After Sun lotion. It's a great book to read. Deodorant for the smelly pits again. Great. A book that I already know the characters. I will go for this one. But I don't want to read this one. I've already put it off for so long. I might as well put it off for another year. These ones, I already know the characters. I don't want to read them though. And everything else, the Percy Jackson series, I don't want to read them either. Everything else though is new, so I don't know what to do. My left arm is a bit heavy. I'm a bit tired. I kind of want to watch Fear Street because I've been putting it off for so long. I don't know what to do. I shouldn't be scared, but I am. Good morning, hello. I don't know what time it is. I started The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon yesterday. I am now on page 80. This is a high fantasy 800-page book. I don't know why I decided to read this. It was speaking to me. So I'm going to give you a quick synopsis because this is also going to help me understand it. This book is confusing the shitter sticks out of me. So the East and the West are not happy with each other. Or they're in war. They're not in war, but if someone from the East goes to the West, they'll die. Not from someone particularly, it's just they shouldn't be going over there. The West also has this sickness, so the East obviously don't want that. This book is also multiple POVs. I think there's 5 in total POVs. So the first one, Tanae, trying to become a dragon rider. Cool, really cool. She's all about dragons. The second one, she is the queen of a part in the West. There's so many different kingdoms in the West. She's a queen of one of them, the queendom. And the third POV is Iad. I hope I'm saying that right. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. But Iad is basically a lady in wait for that queen. But she's also a part-time assassin. There's a whole lot of people trying to kill the queen because they want to awaken some flying, killing things. I don't have a clue about that. People who are trying to kill the queen, Iad is killing them. Cool. Then the fourth POV is this guy, Nicolaus Roos. From the East. He's just in a little island harboring a fugitive. The fifth POV, his name is Loth, basically got thrown out of the queendom because him and the queen were friends and she's trying to get impregnated because she wants to keep on the family name. Because if she doesn't keep on the family name, these flying, deathly killing machines awaken, I think. Holy moly, this is so hard to explain. Loth got thrown away from that area and now he's becoming an ambassador. The Draconic Kingdom of Wasklan. It's taking me about an hour or more to read 30 pages because there's so many names. I can't even tell you. There's like 5 different new names a page And there's so many places that they're saying, and I have to keep on going back to the map like every few pages, like, where is this? It's a lot right now, but it's cool. But I want to talk to you about the movie. So I was watching Fear Street Part 1 yesterday. I got about an hour into it. I was scared shitless. It was 10 o'clock. I was like, yeah, Sarah, it's time for bed. Go to bed. You'll watch the next bit tomorrow. I watched the rest of it today, like 5 minutes ago. I really liked it. There was a part where someone's head went into, I think it's a cake making machine or something like that, where it has loads of things coming out, and that person's head went straight through it. Holy shit, that was gory. This other person got a hammer to the head. Wow. A lot of things was going down. So now I'm on to part 2. I can't wait, and it's daytime, so I'm not going to be scared. It's so cool, and the retro old vibes are there. I love it. Update on the injection to the arm. My arm didn't fall off, thankfully. It's still here, doing well. But it is a bit heavy. I couldn't really sleep on my left side, like on my arm, onto the mattress. I ordered the 3rd book in the Brown Sister trilogy. I think this one's Actor Age, Eve Brown or something, I don't know. So I ordered it last Tuesday. It got lost in Old Trafford. How did it get lost in Old Trafford, England? You did me dirty. I've been checking the post to see if it might have come in. You never know. If it's lost, well, it might be there. You might be playing some hide and go seek stuff. Just have to go seek it. I'm sick and tired of checking the post and not being there. So I ordered it again. Fingers crossed it doesn't get lost again in Old Trafford. Fuck you, Old Trafford, taking my packages. That's all I have to say. I'm gonna go now. What? I'm finally on the big 100 mark. I feel great. I'm on page 102 now. So this is the progress I've made so far. I mean, it's pretty good for starting yesterday. This book is set, I think, so many years, hundreds, thousands, millions of years ago. One of the guys there just said he wants a lawyer, and that just seems really out of place with the context of this book. I feel like a lawyer is a really modern day thing. I don't think they'd have it back there. I don't know what kind of lawyer they would have, like a chicken. The ages in this book are so weird too. They say like, oh, she is 2 and 7. I think that's how they say it anyways. So that person is 72, but they say it as 2 and 7, I think. I really want to get to Tanae's chapters though, because I want to hear about her learning to become a dragon rider. I just watched Fear Street Part 2, and I loved it. I really loved the campsite setting. So interesting. Hello. I'm going to my cousin's, so I'm leaving right now. My progress on the Priory of the Orange Tree. I'm on page 110. I want more action, like I want something. I'm sick and tired of hearing new names every page for 110 pages, and probably more to come. I want a dragon fight. I started a new book this morning. I think it's called My Sweet Obsession. It's a mafia romance. I'll give you a synopsis of the book in 2 sentences. The protagonist's sister is getting married to this guy. Full stop. The protagonist likes that guy, comma, he's in the mafia, comma, so is she. That's the book. I'm on page 90 out of 350, I want to say. I need to go. Bye. I got a package. Hello, Amazon packaging. I've already opened it, but I've opened it again for you, for your eyes only. Let's see what the book is, because I obviously haven't opened it. Oh, would you look at this? I didn't even know I got this. What? Actor Age, Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. The last book in the Brown Sister trilogy. My favourite so far in the trilogy is the second one, Take a Hint, Danny Brown. I like that a lot more than Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Honestly, I want to read this more than this book right now. This book, I'm still on page 110. I read nothing yesterday because I was at my cousin's for the whole... I came back and I went to sleep. That's how long I was there. Something to happen. I need something to happen. I'm bored off my tits. And I just want to read this book, but it's lashing at rain. I want to read it when it's sunny, you know, summertime. My progress on, I think it's My Sweetest Oblivion. I think I said My Sweet Obsession the first time I said it on this vlog. I'm on page 240. There's 370 pages. I found out it was not 350, it's 370. I'm absolutely loving this book. It's so good. And the trope, no one can have her besides him, is in it. I don't know if that's a trope, but they legit go with that. You know, in some books where there's this other guy, but then the guy that she's actually supposed to be with, you know, sees her, goes off with the other guy, and he can do nothing about it. In this book, you get killed. You get straight up killed. If someone tries to intercept their relationship, shot dead. I love it because it's efficient, We don't have to wait around for, let's say, 50 pages for her to finally go back to the guy she's supposed to be with. Your man just dies. It's great. I chose violence today when I came home. Violence is what I chose my life path to be for Thursday. It's mostly because of my ear. I have some problem with my right ear. I went to the doctor, ear person, I don't know what they're called, and I can't describe it. And obviously I described it shitely to the doctor or ear person, and they just cleaned it out. It didn't help. I went back again, they cleaned it out again. I was like, that did nothing for me. I'm still going through this ear shit. I chose the path of violence. This is the path of violence right now. Got my hand, walloped my ear, because it was pissing me off. Thankfully I didn't lose my hearing fully from that. That was probably a really bad decision to whack my ear. I'm gonna go watch New Girl. Hello, how's it going? I finished a book. Finished The Sweetest Oblivion. I give it 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. I can't wait to read more Mafia romance books. I'm on to the second book now in the trilogy. I don't know what it's called, but I'll put it up on the screen. It's from the point of view of a side character in the first book. 60 pages in, I think. 60 something pages in. I'm enjoying it so far. It's doing well. And on to the next book, which I don't know what to think about anymore. So, The Priory of the Orange Tree. I'm on page 160, and I do not care about anyone in this book, anything that's happening. I have another 650 pages, and I could care less about anything that's happening in this book. Let me just read you a paragraph, and the amount of shit put in a couple lines. Okay. On the morning, Albrecht Lebanon was due to reach Ascalon Palace. The most important courtiers and guests crowded into the present chamber. Most of the Virtues Council was here. Arabella Glenn had recovered from her illness, much to the regret of certain ambitious ladies of the Privy Chamber, and now stood to the right of the throne. First, I don't know who Arabella Glenn is. I don't know who Albrecht is. I should know him, but I don't. I don't know what the Virtues Council is, or the Privy Council, or the Presence Chamber. I do not give a shit about all of them. I don't want to read it. I don't like DNFing books. And if I DNF this book and I pick it up later, I know I have to go through this whole shit that I've already gone through. I'll probably read this book in really small sections. It'll probably take me a couple months to finish it. I'm getting so many books in from the library tomorrow. I'm having a little bit of an indecision moment. Some of my friends are going out. I'm assuming tomorrow because it's Saturday. I know some of them are fully vaccinated, so they can actually go into pubs. But I'm only half vaccinated, so I can't go into a restaurant or a pub. I don't want to be outside because it'll be cold and raining outside. I'm literally making excuses. And then my other friend texted me because it was his birthday on Tuesday. And he was like, are you off tomorrow? I was like, no, I'm not. He's like, okay. I was like, what does that mean? Is that leading up to something? Like, are you doing something? What's happening? Is it bad that I made chicken for breakfast? They look like this. I'm really sorry if you're vegetarian, vegan. It's gotta happen. It's 9:15. I'm having chicken. Spicy chicken. Smells so good. Devastating news. The library was closed yesterday. There's a bank holiday on Monday, but the library's closed on Mondays anyways, so they decided to do a bank holiday Saturday. Since I last saw you, I finished a book. I finished The Madness Obsession. I have 4 stars, and now I've started The Darkest Temptation. It's the last book in this Mafia romance trilogy. Other 2 were set in America, but this one's set in Russia. I'm only 31 pages through it. I've yet to get to good stuff, but already so far, the main character almost got raped. On to The Priory of the Orange Tree. Better news. I'm on page 210. I'm going to try and get to page 300 today. What I've learned about this book is that you have to sit down and read. You need to read like 50 pages in one sitting. You can't read like 10 because you won't enjoy it, because that was what was happening to me. I was reading very minimal pages. I wasn't enjoying it. I sat down and read 40 pages. I'm enjoying it a lot more. Obviously, it's still not the best book I've ever read. I feel like there's still so many pointless names being mentioned that I could care less about. I'm going to try finish this Mafia romance book quickly because there's this other Mafia romance book that I really want to read. I don't know if you've watched the TV show Love is Blind. Released Love is Blind After the Altar 2 years later from that show. My days above, these people are crazy. One of the guys, he's so single-minded, he doesn't see other perspectives. It grinds my gears when you can't see from different perspectives. I know it's hard. Tip your toes into the water. It's like 1 o'clock right now. I'm watching the Olympics. This week was a pretty good week. I've read 3 books. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.